What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we will be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Salt to Bitcoin. So shout out to Fog Wonder for commenting his top cryptocurrency. If you guys are new to the channel or want to be shouted out in tomorrow's episode, please make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, as well as leave a comment telling me what cryptocurrency we should review in tomorrow's video. So we're currently looking at the coin market cap right now. I'm just going to refresh the page, and we are looking quite nice. I'm not going to lie. We are currently sitting at around $267 billion in terms of market cap. Bitcoin dominance falling slightly to 42%. And we seem to be having a nice consolidation, if not down day. We aren't down by much. We see the most is Bitcoin Cash down 5.8%. We actually see IOTA down 8%. So not too bad. Litecoin down 4.85. Okay, so definitely have some nice ranges, but for the overall point, the market does seem to be slightly down. But what I really wanted to get into was two articles. So basically talking about what exactly Salt is, as well as what Bitcoin and Litecoin are looking at right now. So this is on Cointelegraph. It is basically talking about how, I just want to give you their opinion on what they think Litecoin's potential is. So it says Litecoin is facing resistance at its 20-day EMA. And a breakout of this level will result in a rally to $102, where the bulls will face a stiff resistance. The Litecoin pair will remain weak as long as it trades below the breakdown of the 107 level, which we currently are at. We expect it to trade in a range and form a base in the next few days before starting a new uptrend. This one has been a huge underperformer, hence we shall wait for the bottom to form before proposing a trade on it. So they're definitely thinking it is very much so underperforming, and we're looking to see a lot to come for Litecoin, but it's saying that it needs to rally above 102 until we can see a nice movement to that 107 range and then higher. 102 does seem to be where the most resistance is currently. It is challenging its 20-day EMA as of right now, but if we manage to break the 102 resistance, we should see levels at 107 and then obviously a break much higher up. Now I wanted to show you guys Bitcoin really quick. This is Bitcoin held the 20-day EMA, which is a bullish sign. The immediate resistance on the upside is at 6,877, which is in the intraday high of June 19th. The bears will defend the zone between 6,877 and the 50-day SMA aggressively, but we expect it to be crossed. 50% of our recommended position got filled at 6,650, and the remaining position will be purchased at 6,900. We are buying on the rise because this is the first time Bitcoin has broken out of the 20-day EMA since May 10th of this year, so it's been a while. Additionally, this pullback has come after a positive divergence on the RSI. Therefore, signs point to a $7,500, if not $8,000 move. Can we be proven wrong? Yes. So that's their opinion on where the market is headed. I am going to get into Salt right now. So if you guys did want to see the Litecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum technical analysis, I'd say skip ahead maybe 5 or 6 minutes into the latter part of the video right now. So what is Salt? And I do think it is a really good currency to talk about, and what their platform is, because I do think a lot of you will benefit from this. So Salt cryptocurrency is a lending platform, which is pretty freaking cool. So Salt Lending is a platform that provides a blockchain-backed loan. Salt, or Secured Automated Lending Platform, allows you to put up your cryptocurrency as a collateral in exchange for a cash, fiat currency, the American dollar, euro, blah, 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 cash loan. This is ideal if you need to pay off, an unexpected expense, or you want to make a big purchase without having to sell off all of your blockchain assets. So I thought that was a pretty cool thing to show you guys, and I definitely think a lot of you will benefit from it. So it says Salt revolves around the company's trademark blockchain-backed loan. The backed loan are simply loans which you hand over your cryptocurrency as collateral in exchange for traditional currencies. Unlike traditional auto or home loans, you can use these loans for any expense, personal or business. So the government or the banks don't really need to get involved with you that much. To use Salt lending platform, you need to pay to become a member. There are 3 tiers of membership: Base, Premier, Enterprise. So there are different levels. I definitely recommend checking this out if you wanted to get a cash advance or something like that in exchange for cryptocurrency and continue to stay private. It's just a cool website to check out. It kind of talks about a lot. I didn't want to go crazy in depth into it. Salt never inquires your credit score. So again, you can be somewhat private. Lenders kick off the loan process by posting in terms in which they are willing to lend. As a borrower, you can look through the various terms and choose the one that's best suited for you. So I guess it's like a pretty cool platform where some people can put up how much money they're willing to give up for the amount of crypto, and then you guys can exchange it, and I guess you get it back. But it pretty much explains it right here. Yeah, $100,000 loan can be secured by $125,000 worth of Ethereum. You would have your original loan to value ratio of 80%. As you pay off the loan, the ratio decreases because the amount of the outstanding loan decreases. So definitely pretty cool. They do have their own token, which we're going to check out. Let's check it out right now, actually. So we're looking at this on the 4-hour. Let's just check out the daily before I jump into it. So very interesting graph, if I do say. There is for sure a downtrend we can point out right. Wow, that I did not mean for that to happen. Yeah, for sure a downtrend right in this area. You know, you could probably drop it lower, not gonna lie. Let's see if we can sketch out another one. Oops. So let's just sketch this out right here. Very interesting. I'd say this is where it was heading, and then it broke it, but let's get rid of that. So Salt is pretty much at the bottom of its downtrend, which I know we have not looked at this crypto in a very long time. You can see its support right here. Now, the interesting thing with Salt on, I think we're checking this out on Binance, is that there's no real low that we can, you know, track. So this could be the bottom for Salt. This downtrend right here, this support line, this could be the bottom, but we are not necessarily for sure, because in terms of Binance, it doesn't have a history past this point here. So this is pretty much the bottom it has ever gone to. It has not gone lower. Interesting enough, though, you can still, I wouldn't recommend buying into this one, maybe not on this platform. I do a little more research, but you can see that there is a downtrend. We do have support here. We were extremely oversold in this area right here, where we currently are facing some slight resistance, but we are below that high-low EMA on the daily scale, and we are about even on the stock RSI, so there is potential to see a move higher up due to the downtrend. It's just really finding out where this bottom is. That's the hardest part, especially because there's really no past history at lower levels there. Otherwise, let's jump into the top cryptos. I'm gonna do this really quick. I did make a live stream. I did it about 2 hours ago, hour and a half ago. So if you did not see that and you didn't get your review on that, this is just going to summarize what I said then. So you can always check that out. I'm going to try and post it at the end. If not, just look on my feed. But you can see that we are still in this channel. You can see that the bulls are holding support quite nicely at the $80 level. Basically, can we go lower? Can this crypto go lower? I know that's what you are here for. You saw that on the title, but if we manage to break lower, we can see a level at around $50 being the bottom. The possibility of it going there, very low, but it is still possible. There are levels in which we'll see support before then. We'll have 70 being another support, as well as an area of around 65 being a second support, and then the bottom pretty much at 50. So before we head down there, you have to be aware of the fact that we are below the high-low MMA, so it would be a lot harder to sink to prices that low. It would be very steep, as well as the fact that we did break upwards and we are in areas of around an even level on the stock RSI. So that does give us an indication that we can go lower compared to a little like 3 or 4 days ago when we were extremely oversold. But you can see that it is following this downtrend right here. So if we were to fall, I don't think it would be that dramatic and that quick. It would most likely hang on to this downtrend that it's been using for a few months now and just consolidate into lower brackets. Now, like Bitcoin, which managed to break upwards, let me get rid of all this really quick. If you saw the live stream, you would know what that was. If you checked out Bitcoin, you can see that it's already broken its channel right here. So you can see it broke up from its channel, facing some resistance at that $6,700 level. But Litecoin needs to do the same. So you see how Bitcoin consolidated in these steps and then broke up. Litecoin needs to do the same. It needs to consolidate a little bit more, and then we should hopefully see a break upwards and retest its high-low MMA at around levels of like 130-ish if we can get there. That's where I anticipate a run to happen to. Lastly, I'm just going to look at Ethereum. Again, a quick summary, we are in a channel as well. You can see how we did break up or are consolidating out of it. Interesting enough, though, it did not just shoot up. It is still consolidating using support at around 455. We will see if it can reach where I drew my green graph at around the high-low MMA at $600. I know that it is a pretty big jump, and it'll take quite some time to get up there. It should start to form an uptrend that it can follow, but it really comes down to whether or not it will stay above this downtrend right here. It is consolidating slightly, so if it manages to get out of the downtrend, it will look quite nice, and we may see some runs up to that $600 level. But all in all three cryptos are, I think, in my opinion, looking quite nice. I think they are going to head back up to their high-low MMAs, so be patient. And I think we'll start to see a nice uptrend starting to form. Otherwise, that's going to sum up the episode for today, guys. If you like what you saw, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Leave a comment. You leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.